Welcome back, everyone. As per my last video, you saw me starting this black sketchbook and I finally got some inspiration for this, so go ahead and sketch with me. So this is a speed paint, a bit more unusual than my last few sketchbook videos, but I just wanted to get into the zone and just draw whatever I wanted to. So like, I didn't talk at all, just recorded the video. And here you see me sketch my favorite Pokemon of all time, Shinx. I started playing Pokemon Legends of Arceus just like everyone else in the world started doing, and it just made me realize again how much I love this series and this Pokemon in particular. It's so awesome. It was the first Pokemon that I ever caught as a child, and way more important than my first starter ever. Like, I'm sorry Piplup, but Shinx he was way cooler than everyone, he was way stronger than everyone, he was always overleveled because I used him in everything, even against ground Pokemon, so I'm sorry for having you deal with this bullshit. But, you know, yeah. This is how you see me typically fill a sketchbook spread, also in this size of page. I usually go with 4 small sketches of the character, usually to, like, I don't know, warm up my wrist, get familiar with the character if it's like someone specific I'd like to draw. And then usually the right page is occupied for then a bigger illustration, which I will start later this video. As you see, sometimes the video will skip. That's, well, when my camera cuts out and I didn't notice it and I did progress without it recording. This will happen later in the bigger picture as well. So yeah, I'm sorry for you missing all that progress because it was mostly shading, and again, it's really annoying, but I can't help it until I get a new camera. Now I add some white outlines with a white gel pen because this just makes the sketches pop more than just the white. And here you see me on the right filling in the bigger page. I had a reference picture of Shinx open, but you see, like, there are some things missing. I was barely looking at it because I was like, I know Shinx, I don't need to constantly reference. And this big picture I paint on the right, I'm pretty sure is like some art on a card probably, but like I had it in my head when I started making the small sketches of Shinx. Like, yeah, I want to do this one where he's like in the grass and was just found by the trainer and was about to be caught and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I started using acrylics here because, well, as we saw in the last black sketchbook video, the watercolors don't really show up because they're not an opaque art supply as acrylics. So I started putting down the basic colors first, building up layers to make them opaque. The yellow took particularly long, and I'm gonna change the shade of the yellow later on because it just, right now it's really not an appealing shade. Yeah, here's where the time skip happened. I even colored in the black parts of Shinx, even though the paper itself is black, because I was pretty sure you would notice the difference in texture when looking through the sketchbook, and I was right. You can see now that, like, the black from the sketchbook and the black from the body are kind of separate. It's hard to see, but you know, you still see a little bit of something in there. So yeah, I just putting in random green colors for the grass, some dark for the behind ones, from lighter ones in the front. Painting in the Pokeball that's just laying there. I guess you missed your throw in Legends Arceus because of the wonky controller controls. Nah, just kidding. I love the gameplay in this game. I'm adding in some more highlights and also the yellow stripes that I forgot on the legs. You also saw, like, in the time skip, I also added those stripes to all the Pokemon here. Oh yeah, and I had a lot of color left because I was done coloring in, so to go in with the line art later. I just put some of the leftover colors behind the sketches on the left to make them pop out more. Here I also decided to line everything with a white outline to make Shinx again pop out more, go over the lines twice to make the line more opaque, and then go in to the acrylic painting with the black, with a black liner to, you know, get some of the details back that were lost from painting over. I was really impatient. This was all done in one evening, so my liner is probably taken some damage from that, but you know, everything to be allowed to be impatient. And this is the finished spread. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye!